Guys ready for this? I brought my toolbox. Okay.
Afraid of mannequins. I don't like clowns.
Don't be fresh. Okay, my name is Brenda Fonseca. I'm a clinical supervisor at Rentham Developmental Center, 31-year employee of the Department of Developmental Services. I feel that an effective supervisor needs several key skills: the ability to communicate, some vision, and an innate sense of fairness. A supervisor must recognize the strengths as well as the weaknesses of the individuals he or she supervises. The reason is to assign duties to match abilities as well as to assist the employee in strengthening skills that may not be as strong as they could be. A supervisor needs to have a working knowledge of the goals and the purposes of what the job entails, as well as what the standard operating procedures are, the union guidelines, and etc., as it is applied to the job. And above all things, a supervisor must be fair in all areas relating to the job and the employees that are supervised. Over the course of this program, we've touched on every one of those, and I have walked away with a tool to use in that area. In the first class, we formed groups and we chose a leader from history and used powerful objectives to define that person that we chose. The exercise gave us words to use that we could incorporate into our vision of what makes a good leader. Words like intelligent, respectful, hardworking, and confident are the words that I want to apply to me. I took away the concept that a good leader builds relationships that are both positive and effective. Delegation and coaching brought to the forefront in my mind what a disservice a supervisor does by not trusting his or her supervisees, by not delegating to them. Trust is a vital component to any relationship, and it is necessary for the supervisory relationship to work. The practice of non-delegation robs people of the ability to learn, and I believe can affect their self-esteem. The segment gave guidelines to ensure that delegating could be successful. The I Speak exercise gave us the ability to look at our dominant personal style, as well as allow us to look at what other styles could be called upon if the situation called for a different approach. The highlight of the program for me was the conflict resolution curriculum. Identifying ways to deal with difficult people by putting the onus of their actions back on them, and how important progressive discipline is in the workplace is part of the program that every employee should have to attend. All I can remember is April in the headphones. You guys remember her? With the pop? Yeah. Okay. Finally, every class on one aspect or another has stressed the importance of communication and listening skills. These are skills that everyone should have because they're important in the world today, let alone the workplace environment. Employees must also be able to clearly state expectation and listen to what others say, so that they're operating from a position that doesn't add undue stress from miscommunication or misunderstanding. So throughout this program, I've gained a better understanding of the expectations of the Commonwealth for its supervisors, as well as the knowledge and a broader perspective of the definition of what a good supervisor is. And I've acquired skills that have improved my ability and added to my toolbox. So now I'm going to show you some of the tools that I've added to my toolbox. Okay, delegation. This is a spreader. You can spread tasks, you can spread praise, you can spread the BS around. A scraper, to scrape away the drama, get to the heart of the problem. Grease, to grease the wheels of bureaucracy so that your team can function in a better way. One size does not fit all. It's adjustable. So you can tighten up and get a grip on what you need to work on. To be fair, you want to keep the playing field level. Okay? Want to make sure that everybody has a chance. Different binders, because you're going to have to keep your team together. And sometimes this works very well when you need to listen. This is to smooth out the bumps in the road, because there's going to be a lot of them. It also can be used to take the rough edges off of things so that they're a little bit easier to manipulate. And finally, because every once in a while you need to stop and look in the mirror to make sure that you're the kind of supervisor that you'd want to look for, and to make sure that you measure up. Thank you very much. You guys to fall asleep on me.
All right, with that,
Thank you.